Well, hello there, Aquarius. How are you? It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are doing your July General Tarot reading. We'll take a look at the overall energies with the Oracle cards, and then we'll move to the Tarot for more details about any obstacles on your path or advice that Spirit has for you. And if you're enjoying the content that I create, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider liking, commenting, or subscribing. It really does help to get my message out to more people, and I really appreciate your support. Okay, let's see what is on the horizon for you. White Raven Spirit, trust in the magic and view from above. Get the big picture. You know, this is Sagittarius energy, but also your energy, Aquarius, of seeing the bigger picture of something, of trying to see the bigger picture of a certain situation in your life, and then also trusting in the magic, okay, of how this situation is transforming. There's an energy, even though I don't have the transformation card, this is the number 66, right? Something that is near and dear to your heart. I feel like something is magically changing. You know, an energy of feeling the energy of change before it even comes in. Wow, that's really powerful. You know, I think, honestly, you are manifesting this change. And I'm not saying it's a change necessarily in you. I think it's a change in a situation. It could be a change in somebody that is at a distance from you right now. You know, somebody that maybe you haven't spoken to in a while. Yeah, this is beautiful. I think, you know, there's part of you that has been looking at this situation from, you know, almost like different viewpoints, because you see there's a balloon there, a balloon there, a balloon there. It's almost like you've been in each of these balloons looking at this situation from afar, trying to discern what is going on in this situation. So it could be a work situation, right? It could be a romantic situation, somebody that you're separated from, or maybe that you're still with, but you know, you feel as if there's this separation in your energy. It could be a family situation. There's almost an energy of trying to just figure out what is going on with this other person, okay? Like, almost like, I don't want to say you're trying to read their mind, but there is almost this energy of trying to read their mind. Yeah, definitely. There's something that you really want. And, you know, it's kind of interesting. It's like you're not even allowing me to tap into it. Because you're very close to achieving your goal, and your dream needs a practical plan, and a new start is coming. Aquarius, there's this energy of a relationship, and it does not have to be romantic. It could be a family relationship, a friend relationship, something where I feel like you're kind of like keeping tabs on somebody, and I don't mean that in a stalker way, but there's somebody that you're trying to understand. I don't think it's like you're trying to get information. I think what you're really trying to do is understand this person or this situation from different viewpoints. So when I say from different viewpoints, I think one of the things is that, you know, you are the star. You are the star card in Tarot. There's this energy where you want to heal a certain situation, but you know, if you go in and take action, right, it's not going to go well, right? So it's kind of like, I feel like you're trying to heal it from the outer circle and moving your energy in closer and closer to this situation. Really interesting, because there's something here that you really and truly want. I think you want some situation to heal. There's an energy of wanting to heal this relationship. It could be even that it's not a relationship per se. Like, you could be kind of in somehow kind of an acquaintance or something of a situation. But there's something that you're really trying to heal or help somebody heal. Because we have professional assistance, and then here we have the Empress energy with the loving woman. stepping into this energy of either trying to heal the situation on your own, but kind of like incognito, or perhaps helping somebody else to heal a situation that they have. And it could be that you're trying to help them to see the different perspective of not just them, but also the other person that they're dealing with, or other persons. I feel like you're being a really good kind of counselor, either to yourself or to somebody else at this time. So thank you for stepping into that healing energy. Yeah, we have Page of Pentacles, Death, Five of Swords. Something needs to change here. Something needs to transform with the Death card. And I think, either this person or, and you have trust in magic, right? Either this person reaches out to you, gives you either some type of an offer, or it could be, a text or something like that with the pentacle. There's something here where it's kind of like, not really walking away from a situation that has been painful, but kind of allowing yourself to be separate from it. That's the weird thing. It's like you're separate. You're in this hot air balloon. You're separate from this situation. Perhaps you have left a situation, or somebody left you, right? But it's kind of like you're separated from it, but you're kind of like keeping an eye on how things are happening there, because you really and truly want a healing in this situation. So let's take a look at the tarot. I'm really, this has, and we have the Death card. This has very much a Scorpio type of energy to it. So let's see what we have here. A personal issue reaches resolution, deserving an Ace of Swords. Really standing in your truth, knowing that you deserve something out of this situation. I feel like you're allowing somebody their own time and space, because you are standing in your truth. You know that you deserve better than what you were getting, okay, in this situation. And so you're standing in your truth, and you're allowing this person to kind of like figure it out. And in the meantime, trusting in this magic, staying in this loving energy, and staying in your truth, knowing that, okay, if it doesn't work out, that's okay, because I know that I deserve better than what I was getting. Once again, whether this is a job, a romantic situation, a family, or a friend situation. Yeah, look at this. I feel like this page that you have, this Page of Pentacles, okay? It's somebody coming in, offering, this sense of love, judgment. You have a decision to make, but it's also second chances. Can we have a second chance at this? The Empress energy is coming up again. For some of you with the Empress energy, it could be, if you are kind of like, estranged or having conflict with either a mother figure or a child of yours, right? Depending on, your situation. It's almost understanding, yes, I'm going to stay in this Empress energy. I know I deserve better than what I am getting. So, say you have a teenage, a child, a teenager at home, and, you are kind of like, yes, this is the way it goes in our house, or something like that. And you are standing in this energy of respecting yourself enough to say, no, this is not how we behave in this house, or something, right? And your teenager could be doing the cold shoulder, or spending a lot of time in their room, or maybe, if you're divorced, maybe they go and live with the other parent or grandparents or something for a while. They're like, okay, well, that's not, but you're kind of like, okay, because you understand that when you allow people to come into your vicinity and not show you the respect, the worth that you are worthy of, that leads to bad things, all right? It's like you're holding on to your healthy boundaries. And yet at the same time, you are hoping for healing in this situation. You're not wanting to completely pull apart from this person. You're hoping for some healing in this situation. And I feel like this person is coming back with a cup of love. And I love the energy where you're accepting the cup of love. You're accepting this. Because I feel like they're coming in with the Page of Pentacles. This is somebody that's being serious. This is a solid apology. This is a solid, can we talk about this? This is a conversation, right? And it's not that you're not being compromising or flexible, right? It's just kind of like, no, this is my truth. This is what I know to be true and what I value about myself and my environment and what it is that I'm wanting to do. And so I am holding myself to that standard, and I am expecting the people that are in my life to also respect that. Yeah, I love this because it really is kind of like a little bit of drawing a line in the sand and saying, this is the way it really and truly is. I love you because you have all of this loving energy, right? I love you. But at the same time, I cannot accept that type of behavior. For some of you, if you are dealing with, somebody in your family or a spouse or something like that, that is, perhaps dealing with a substance abuse at this time, it's a little bit of that energy of drawing a line in the sand and saying, no, we're not allowing that in this house. If you want to be with me, right, then you have to get some help. You have to, professional assistance, get some help, change things. And I love, once again, this energy of you showing up as the Empress because, it's not about gender. The Empress is very loving, is wanting a rebirth in this situation, is wanting things to work out in this situation, but is also kind of perhaps having to give a little bit of tough love in this situation in order for things to come back together in a very healthy way. In other words, you're not going to accept unhealthy relationships or toxic behavior in this relationship anymore, whether this is at work or at home. So let's take a look at your obstacle. Step out of your comfort zone, 5 of Cups, and taking steps. Yeah. Because I feel like Aquarius, there's this little bit of energy of, I feel like for some of you, if you're resonating with this, the other person is not perhaps with you at this time, okay? Or you pulled your energy away from this person. You're missing them, right? I feel like you are truly missing them. Yeah. And, you're wanting this situation to heal. And yet at the same time, you can't overstep the mark, right? You can't take too much action because if you take too much action, right? This person may, may just leave forever. It's I feel like you're walking a tightrope right now, right? Between what it is that you want and how you think you can bring it in. But it's also stepping out of your comfort zone, knowing that perhaps, that even you, okay, may want to seek some professional advice in this situation. Oh my goodness. Yeah. You have the Fool, you have the 7 of Wands, the 7 of Swords here, and the 9 of Wands. Understanding that you're not staying in the situation the way it is. And it's been a long road. I feel like this person maybe has perhaps lied, betrayed, cheated, told stories, whatever it is, right? Deceived you in so many different ways, so many times with the 9 of Wands. And you're willing to go in your own direction. You know that you have to be willing to go in your own direction before this person can really make a change. And yet at the same time, that's sad, right? Because you're wishing things were a little bit different. Yeah, 10 of Cups. You want your 10 of Cups. You want the 10 of Cups in this. Page of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, the Sun. Fearing that this situation is over forever. I'm sending you so much love and hug, Aquarius, because I I think your heart is in such a good place in this situation. And you're really trying to, you may have even gotten some advice from, a professional counselor or something like that, a good friend or something like that. You're really and truly trying to help this situation heal. And yet, all you want to do, I feel like if you're resonating with this, is go up and hug this person and say, okay, it's okay. You can come back. It doesn't matter. We'll work it out. And yet at the same time, I feel like at this time, that's perhaps not the thing that will help this situation in the long run, right? That may be something that you've done over and over again. Allowed this person to disrespect you, or allow this person to, not respect your way of life, your lifestyles, your core values, what is important to you. And now you've had to draw the line in the sand. And you're missing them. There is this sense of missing what life used to be at one time. So let's take a look at what your advice here is. A time to give rather than take, and a creative endeavor. Yeah, put your time and energy into just creating. Okay, that's the Empress energy. Right? And not worrying about producing anything. This can be just taking walks in nature, painting, walking on the beach, playing music, dancing, cooking a healthy meal for yourself, putting time and energy into you with the Eight of Wands, right? Taking action on what your heart truly desires and not worrying about the purpose behind it or producing anything. Just really being in your Empress energy at this time, loving yourself and allowing yourself to spend time on those things that bring you pleasure. Because I feel like you've been through a lot. You had the victim mentality, and then we have the loving man. Yeah, I do feel like for some of you, this is a romantic connection where you understand, okay? You can't stay in this relationship the way that it was. You are trying to heal the situation. Or for some of you, maybe you're trying to attract in somebody new, but you know that you can't go back to the way that it was, whether it's a new person or somebody returning. Yeah. Yeah. Look at this. You have the Hierophant and the Hermit and the Moon card. The Divine with the Moon card. The Divine is working behind the scenes to help this to come back together. Trust in magic, right? Understanding that you are playing your part in this right now, And then you have the Hierophant, long-term committed relationship, but it's also about the core values in the relationship. And then the Hermit, being the light and love for others. Understanding, I feel like you are the light for other people in the situation. It could be a whole family situation. It could be a whole group of work people. You are the light. You are kind of the one that can see from above, okay, where how this is all working out. And you are also the healer in this situation, but also understanding, okay, yep, I'm stepping up to the plate. I'm playing my role in the situation, even though at times I may feel, a sense of loss with this. Okay. All right. So Aquarius, you know what? I am actually going to pull a couple. I want to leave you on a good note where this is going. Oh, really nice. Yeah. After a lot of going back and forth, look at this. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups. I feel like this, new start, because didn't you have something about a new start here, right? A new start is coming, right? You have a new start. You have a rebirth that is going to happen in this situation. And it's balanced. It brings in the sense of being grounded, okay? Home and hearth, grounded, and yet very deep emotions, being able to have those conversations, whereas perhaps before you couldn't. Perhaps somebody was holding back their energy, holding back their emotions, not sharing what they really and truly felt. And now I feel like this person is able to do that, to step into their energy of sharing their feelings. And that is what really and truly brings back this healing energy. Beautiful. All right, now let's pull a soul truth card for you for some final advice. And Aquarius, I do personal readings, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. So let's see what we have. Yeah, what else could this mean? There are always multiple ways to look at every situation. See, you're seeing it from different perspectives. Our first reaction is usually rooted in our fears and limiting beliefs. Look at a situation today by stepping outside of the trigger and ask, what else could this mean? Yeah, and I think that you're doing a really good job of doing that. Of, when this person is pushing your buttons, right? That you have gotten to the point where you can control your emotions in that situation and show up as the grounded person, right? Shining your love and light and understanding that you just have to continue to do that for a little bit longer so that this person can come back in alignment with the core values, that you want for yourself, you want for this relationship, and that that you deserve. All right. Well, Aquarius, I am going to leave it there. Thank you so much for sharing your healing energy with others. I really wish you so much love and light in this situation and all your situations. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.